What's up guys, Blackwar here and welcome back to another video, and today we're back for the 47th episode of the Sunweb career mode. In today's episode we'll do the ITZULIA Basque country, or also known as the Grand Prix de Pays Vasco lineup. It's Dumoulin, Kelderman mainly are going to be the leaders. We've got Marc Hirschi as well, just in case. Time trial, 2 sprint stages, hills. Oh god, I thought it was cobbles. I was very scared. Alright, so there's no finishing time trial this year. Okay, interesting. So we'll have to make some gaps with Tom or Wilco between Zumaraga and Zumaraga. So without further ado, let's get on. Alright, he's not our first rider to leave, but he's the first big rider from our team to leave the beginning town of Zumaraga. Wilco Kelderman, going for 10 kilometers today. 76 is going to be his rhythm. He's got a virtual 18 time trial with his 0. So I don't really know how everything is going to work out for him. All I know is that the Dutch national champion is going to give it his best. Geraint Thomas is currently leading 16 seconds ahead of Pavel Sivakov, 18 seconds ahead of Pierre Latour, 25 seconds ahead of Henrik Mas, and 36 seconds ahead of Rigoberto Urán, who's currently in P5. Our highest finisher for now is Louis Verweg. He's 26th, a minute 20 down the road. Oh, and Primož Roglič has taken the first time. Oh, okay, there's Primož Roglič. Right, good. You love to see it. We're going to take a look at the climb. We're going to do the entire time trial with Wilco, actually. To see if I can, I don't know, pick up some knowledge for Tom Dumoulin. See if maybe 76 is too much or maybe not enough. I don't know. Right, we're still in the climb with Wilco. The yellow bar is now going under the stamina one. Sorry, the race one. I don't know the name of it. 22% average gradient here. Right, let's now use some of that energy to start the descent towards Zumaraga. It's going to be, I think, a good time, that's for sure, with Wilco. Whether it's going to be like a winning time, I don't think so, but we're gonna see as he crosses the line. It's 4th, 17 seconds behind Geraint Thomas. Primož Roglič 2nd. Okay, I feel like it's a good time trial. We're ahead of people like Urán, Zakarin, which is decent. And it's now time for Dumoulin +4. Jesus Christ, he's a machine. He's a machine. And if you want to know who else is a machine, Egan Bernal. He's taken first place with Ineos. He's 6 seconds ahead of Geraint Thomas, 12 ahead of Roglič, 22 ahead of Sivakov, 23 ahead of Kelderman. There's 3 Ineos in the top 5. They're just too good, knowing that the next finisher is this guy. It's Chris Froome. So, oh, and he's taken first place. I hate him. Why is he that good? That's a real question. Why is he this good? Tom Dumoulin is going to cross the first intermediate as well. We're going to see where he compares with the likes of Froome, Nibali and Roglič. It's first place for Tom Dumoulin. Come on, we need to keep that up in this climb, the Antiogaina, and we might be looking at the first W on this Pays Vasco for us. Dumoulin starting the climb. He's behind Richard Carapaz, who's got 85 mountain. Jeez. Absolute monster from Ecuador. Landa second, 5th place. Vincenzo Nibali is now 2nd in Zumaraga, so he lost 3 seconds on Bernal in the second part of the climb. Alright, let's use the 99 here. I feel like I probably could have used it a bit earlier with Tom Dumoulin. I think I might have lost a few seconds here and there, and that might cost me the win. That genuinely might cost me the win. Chris Froome, same second as Egan Bernal. Bernal having finishing first, will take first place of today's time trial unless Dumoulin overtakes him. And he does. 29 seconds quicker for Tom Dumoulin. Oh, wow. And I had a lot left in the tank. Tom Dumoulin just... absolute statement by Dumoulin. Alaphilippe, it's a minute 20 down. But what a statement by Tom Dumoulin. On this maiden stage of the ITZULIA Basque country, 30 seconds ahead of everyone else. Wow. Right, second stage of this Paris-Vasco, it is a sprint stage, so we're going to go very quickly through it. Dumoulin is leading. Dumoulin's got a +3, so it's looking likely that Dumoulin will be our leader for today's sprint. It does end in a hill, so there is a good chance maybe that Tom brings home yet another dub this season. At least I truly hope so. Alright, we take the win with Dumoulin ahead of Alaphilippe, Wilco Kelderman and Jasper Philipsen. There is a 17-second gap between Philipsen and Geraint Thomas. So, I mean, that's massive, because we're now 47 seconds clear of Egan Bernal and Chris Froome. Dumoulin is just too good and I love him. Up next, another sprint stage with another hilly finish. Let's try to make it 3 out of 3 with Tom. Right, have I forgotten to say that it was the beginning of stage 2? Stage 3? Absolutely. Is it a big deal? Not really. But there is 179 kilometers remaining. Wilco has a +4, Dumoulin has a +1. We don't have a single guy in the breakaway. We're going to take a look, however, at the actual breakaway. We've got Verge for EF, Wisniewski for CCC, Benedetti for Bora, Kraf Andersen, Asbjorn, Kraf Andersen, not Zoran, for Euskadi Morias, Alex Kirsch for Mitchelton Scott, and finally Tom Schoens for Trek Sigurfredo. There are some points to take in the mountain classification, and then we're good. Then it's going to be a sprint. We're going to take a look at the finish. It is once again a false flat, so I feel like we probably have enough to grab a third win in 3 stages with Tom Dumoulin. There's already someone dropped. I'm going to guess someone from Euskadi. Oh no, it's Tsanigoy from CCC. Interesting, because I'm just going to take a look. I feel like there is a lot of Euskadi at the bottom. There is one guy out of time, then 2 Euskadi already. I don't know why they're there. I mean, I know why, because they're in World Tour, but I don't know why they're in the World Tour. Alright, final 6 kilometers of the race. Final 5 before we reach the bottom of Esti-Balitz, which is the climb that awaits the peloton. To in this third stage, sorry, of the ITZULIA Basque country, we're going to use the gel slightly later than usual. Maybe I don't know, like 4 kilometers seems good enough. We're about to lose Joris Nuvanus, Louis Verveek, and Jay Hindley, which is just brilliant. But there goes the sprint. Where's Dumoulin? Dumoulin is not exactly in the will of Wilco Kelderman, and that's just not good. Should we swap wheels? I don't know. No, we're going to manage to come back. Alright, there goes Kelderman. Kelderman starts his efforts. Dumoulin in the wheel of the champion of Dutch time, or the Dutch champion of time trial. Dumoulin overtakes Kelderman. I'm going to guess I'm going to get overtaken by someone else. No. Okay, well, I was expecting a comeback by Alaphilippe. We will get a comeback from Alaphilippe, but slightly too late for the Frenchman. Dumoulin makes it 3 out of 3 on this Basque country, ahead of, as I said, Alaphilippe, Geraint Thomas, Jasper Philipsen, who gets a 4th place for the 2nd time in a row, and Wilco brings home 7th. But absolutely not, he brings home 5th. Vitoria Arrigoriaga, I think it's Arrigoriaga, Arrigoriaga, sorry. It's a hilly stage, although I think it's going to be the same case as the previous stages. Probably going to be a win for Tom Dumoulin. At least we're going to try our best to do so. We've got Marc Hirschi on the +1. Wilco and Tom are both on the +2. So I mean, what can really stop us here except from like Julien Alaphilippe? I don't think anyone can beat me. Alright, you might be wondering why like Dumoulin has no energy, and same goes for Kelderman, and why is Kelderman on drops actually. A lot of stuff happened, like me being dropped, because I didn't really like do anything, and I've been caught in like a break at the summit of the first category climb, and I got dropped there. So there's still a breakaway with Diaz, Brambilla, Zacharine, Antunes, and Dylan Tunes, who were in said breakaway with Louis Verveek. He got dropped as well. I think the first category climb I just didn't like it, because everything got destroyed for me. Both my hopes of winning the stage with the break and Tom being dropped. But I feel like we've done a very good job at maintaining Tom in the group. And yeah, we're now in the descent. Not gonna win. Not gonna win. The win is gonna be for Diaz, I think. Or Dylan Tuns with a good comeback by Dylan Tuns. Tuns or Diaz. Can Zakarin come back? Yes, actually he can. No, okay, he just died. And the win today is for Jean-François Diaz ahead of Dylan Tuns and Ilnur Zakarin in third place. We've started the sprint behind, but I don't really care as I'm going to finish in the main group and retain the jersey despite a very, very hard day. Right, stage 5 of the ITZULIA Basque Country. Dumoulin is 0, not great today. However, it is a Healy finish in which I could definitely see Tom doing well. Kellerman is a bit behind. We're going to try and redeem, not redeem, but be better than the previous stage in which we were absolutely dreadful. I don't really know what happened, if I'm being honest, but I feel like having Kelderman far behind is going to be a good help as to my mission to send Jay Hindley in the break to get the mountain points. So we're going to try that immediately. There has been an attack, that's Tom Schuns. We're going to follow it. There goes Tom Hindley, following the attack by Tom Scuins. Who else is there? There's Simon Clark. Nope, no, I messed up. Let's... Oh, there's Kenegoy as well. Simon Clark, Tom Schuns. Hindley, Bauke Mollema, who's having a shit year. I think he finished like sub 50 on Paris-Nice. And, I mean, wow. Michael Woods has attacked as well. Giulio Ciccone. Okay, so some good riders in the break. Some very good riders in the break. Alright, we've done 3 climbs yet. And Jay Hindley has 7 points in the mountain classification. We're doing good in this break. The main thing I'm going to be waiting for now is the climb of ITZULIA, which gives 10 points for the mountain classification. It's definitely the one thing I'm going to be looking out for. But yeah, I feel like Jay has definitely what it takes to be the mountain leader at the end of today's stage. The main worry I have is the peloton, who's coming back very quickly, and I don't know if there'll be a breakaway for the final, for the first category climb, or if there is a breakaway, I don't know if it'll be if the gap will be big enough. There are some riders dropped already. They're gonna come back. Oh, Schachmann was dropped. All right, so some good riders. Jakob Fuglsang, I think there probably has been a crash or something. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that there was a crash if the entire Ineos team is there. No one retiring from the looks of it though. There's been another big crash, including, I'm pretty sure it's Richard Carapaz, but there's a lot of big names on the ground. A lot of big names have been on the Basque ground in today's stage. None of our team, which is oddly surprising because I'm usually the first one to be affected by those kind of things. Tim Wellens is there, Rigoberto Urán, Richie Porte. As I said, a lot of big names have fallen. Dylan Tuns is there. Brian Dennis. I mean, yeah, it's just, as I said, again, a lot of big names. And speaking of big names, Richard Carapaz, the 8th of the GC, has withdrawn, and that's big because I'm gonna guess he was probably the leader of Movistar for the Giro. Although they do have Primož Roglič. It's still a big deal. Alright, and Jay Hindley got dropped in the climb of ITZULIA. Couldn't follow the rhythm of Giulio Ciccone, who's going to get 10 points today. Next up will be probably Michael Woods. Yep, Michael Woods, Dan Martin, Bauke Mollema, sorry, Kenegoy, Dan Martin, Mollema, Patrick Conrad, Mikel Landa. I mean, all these guys don't really matter. Jay Hindley is 22nd of the GC. I had no idea he was this close. You know what? He's gonna stay in the peloton. Maybe with some luck, he's gonna be able to come back. Mark Hirschi got dropped, but again, we're gonna try and have him coming back in the main peloton, just so I can get one more teammate with Tom, because that would be pretty ideal. And we have started the final climb, the Alto de Arrate. In the lead with 6 kilometers to go is Giulio Ciccone. Following him is Jakob Fuglsang, and he's been co-opted by the peloton actually, so there's no Jakob Fuglsang anymore. Attack by Mikel Landa, the 7th of the GC from Jumbo-Visma, is attacking. Max Hirschi, sorry, is currently pacing behind trying to catch the Spaniard who managed to come back on Giulio Ciccone. 5 kilometers to go. 17 seconds is the gap in favor of Mikel Landa. What's happening then? We've got Vincenzo Nibali imposing his rhythm as well with Julien Alaphilippe. 11 seconds, 17 seconds. Marc Hirschi is about to die, which means Tom Dumoulin is going to have to be doing some work here. My voice is going, but I should be good. Alright, who's in the lead? We've got Vincenzo Nibali, Mikel Landa. Following them, is the group of Geraint Thomas, Egan Bernal, and Tom Dumoulin. Just to name the big riders. Mikel Landa is dropping Nibali. Mikel Landa is dropping Vincenzo Nibali. Big move by Mikel Landa here, dropping Vincenzo Nibali. Attack by Simon Yates here. Is anyone going to follow that? Doesn't look like so. I'm surprised that I'm not seeing an attack by Egan Bernal yet. I'm very surprised that I'm not seeing an attack from Egan Bernal. Well, anyway, we're going to have to launch the sprint. The win today, very big win by Mikel Landa, who's been just very strong in that climb. Vincenzo Nibali gets second. Yates, Tom Dumoulin, Romain Bardet, Bernal, Mas, Pinot, Roglic, Geraint Thomas, and Julien Alaphilippe to complete the top 10. Okay, I feel like I've done decent. Could have done better, but I've done decent. Alright, Landa gets 18 seconds back on us. Nibali gets 8 seconds. I don't know if there's any time gaps. I don't think there are. There isn't indeed, because Nibali was 52 seconds down, but he now takes second position, 44 seconds behind Dumoulin. Mikel Landa, with his win and may need the gap, jumps to third place, 46 seconds behind Tom Dumoulin. Egan Bernal is the big loser today, coming from second to fourth real quick. One stage left. I think it's a sprint stage. It isn't a sprint stage, but it's not going to be a very hard stage between Eibar and Eibar. 113 kilometers remaining in this ITZULIA Basque country, and in 113 kilometers, Tom Dumoulin will be crowned winner of said tour. Final stage of this Pays Vasco Tour ITZULIA Basque country. We've got Jay Hindley on 0, which is a shame knowing that I want him to be in the breakaway today. There are a lot of points to take. That'll be 9, that'll be 19, 29, 29, 35. 35 points to take in today's stage. Alright, decent. We can definitely fight for something here with Jay. Okay, Jean-François Dias is following us. Not something I wished, but we'll learn to deal with this move. Alright, Jay Hindley is currently on 14 points. I've taken 2 climbs in first position, and then there's one which I completely choked on. But the next one is the main climb of the day. I mean, there's 2 first category climbs, so technically there's 2 main climbs today. But this is the first out of the 2, and we need to. I mean, we need to be good. We need to be good, otherwise we're going to lose potentially all hope of the mountain jersey. It's going to be extremely dependent, sorry, on what Dias does. If he doesn't get any points, he hasn't been in a great shape in today's stage. He's been dropped twice already, and I don't know. He's not the best mountain climber. He's only got 70. I think he's by far the worst one in the break. No, there's Ryan Mullen. For some reason he's there. Yeah, Ryan Mullen is the worst one in the break. But then it's going to be Dias. So there is some hope that we'll get the jersey. However, Peloton is pacing like a bitch. I don't know why, but they are. And just like yesterday, Jay Hindley gets dropped as soon as the mountain, like, I don't know, something happens with him as soon as there's some mountain. I think it probably has to do with the fact that he hasn't got like a great stamina, only 65. So I can't really pace for long with him. We're going to see if I can come back on the group ahead and fight for the second climb. I'm hoping that the peloton doesn't chase us at this time, so that maybe it'll give me a chance of not getting dropped. Marc Hirschi dropped already though, that's not good. 15 kilometers remaining. Peloton is going a bit mad here. I think it's Gorka Izagirre. No, Jon Izagirre attacking for Astana. There is one guy in the lead, Michael Woods. He's done an amazing job. He's going to get the mountain jersey, that's for sure. The question is, will he get the leaders? Sorry, the win That's another topic we'll have to study on. We're gonna attack with Tom Dumoulin though. We're gonna see if we can do something. Tom Dumoulin attacking, followed by Thomas Fulsang Landa Latour. No direct sign of Egan Bernal. No, he's not exactly following. Dumoulin with a big attack. We're going to start the descent with Geraint Thomas. Is he going to relay me? Geraint, mate, you know you want to relay me. You know you want to. You're definitely not the leader in your team as well, so that's perfect. Come on, don't be a prick. Geraint. Like, come on. We're mates. Like, you're on Zwift and all that. We're going to catch Michael Woods. 10 kilometers left. Can we hold on until the start of the descent? We will. Can we hold on for the entirety of the descent? Probably not. 3 kilometers left. Before reaching Ibar, there's been an attack, apparently from Egan Bernal. For me, still at the very bottom of the group. Chris Froome and Geraint Thomas in my wheel. Oh, we've made a little gap here. We've made a little gap. We're going to sprint. That's a bit early to my liking, but because we had made a gap, I thought it was going to be a good thing, and it is. It's going to be probably second place because Adam Yates will overtake me, but yeah, it is second place. Win for Adam Yates ahead of Tom Dumoulin. But we've made again a gap. We've made a gap which doesn't serve any purpose as we've won the Tour. Valentin Madouas, though, third place. He just really loves Spanish roads after having a great Vuelta a Catalunya. He finishes with a third place on the Basque country. Well done to him. Alright, Adam Yates wins the final stage in Ibar. No gaps apparently. Interesting. Dumoulin brings home second with Madouas in third, which means GC-wise, Tom Dumoulin wins the Basque Country 10 seconds ahead of Vincenzo Nibali. So there are time gaps. Okay, that's surprising. I wasn't aware of him, but why not? So as I said, Dumoulin wins ahead of Nibali, Landa, Bernal, who's done nothing to get the podium back, which I'm quite surprised about. Primoz Roglic, Thibaut Pinot, Simon Yates, Bardet, Geraint Thomas, Adam Yates. First guy in my team, I think, is Mark Hirschi, 28th. Jeez, we've died a lot. Dumoulin wins also the points classification. Mountain-wise, Michael Woods, 39 points, ahead of Sebastian Kernigoy and Bauke Mollema. Best young rider is Egan Bernal. Valentin Madouas overtook Mark Hirschi on the final stage. And the best team is the team Ineos. Alright. And this is where we're going to stop this episode. If you've enjoyed it, then please do leave a like down below. The next episode will be Ronde van Vlaanderen, Paris-Roubaix, Amstel, Flèche, Liège-Bastogne-Liège. So it should be interesting. I'm going to try and upload it in 2 days. I can't guarantee it. I've got a lot of work. There's like exam season is approaching very quickly. And by very quickly, I mean in like less than a month. So I kind of need to work for them. But yeah, I'm going to try and stay consistent with the uploads. When I'm recording this, it's the first time we've crossed 100,000 views. So thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it. I think we're on 630 subs as well, so that's just massive. And thanks for all of that. Thanks for the support. I rarely say it, but yeah, I truly mean it. Apart from that, I've been Blackwar. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you today, guys, and goodbye.
Pull up in the gold, I'm leading. But them other man need feeding. I don't wanna go Bombay. Them I don't know what I do when I go from Beeling. Leading the pack in black and I'm on with the bat. Snapping with a phone and dab. Boss up a man with a duster. Put him in the drip and sit blockbuster.